Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chelloveck Movies. My name is John.
And my name is John.
It's a small world, isn't it, John?
Very small world, yeah.
Yeah. So this video here is going to be John Hall has brought over a stash of stuff. Now, I mean it when I say a stash. You wouldn't believe what's over there. I can't see what's there. John has said to me, everything's going to be fresh to me. And you know the drill. We've done this before. I don't want to say to John, it's great to have you over because it's been a good year plus, hasn't it, since
It's
the
great to
last
be
one,
back.
which
Yeah,
is,
it's just one thing after another getting in the way, unfortunately, which has delayed
yeah. But,
this
but we
today's
do
meeting.
we do plan, especially I do plan to make sure that we're here more often and get you more included in the channel,
Oh yeah.
and doing other things, live streams and all that type of thing.
Well, as long as you're happy for me to keep on come back on this channel, then I'm quite happy to be here. So thanks for the
Mhm.
support. I appreciate that.
Well, that's no bother, and I'm sure everyone feels the same. So as always, it's over to John.
Thanks, John. Okay, right
No
now.
problem, John.
Bearing in mind, now it's been over a year since I was last here, and in that time, I've took advantage of a lot of buy one get one free offers, various online labels,
Yeah.
various flash sales, percentage off promotions, you name it. And I've been very lucky to acquire quite a few titles here, which I'm sure you'll enjoy. Some I've seen, some I haven't. We'll just cross each bridge as we come to it. So first off is the Umbrella Entertainment Blu-ray of the Australian slasher Cut. I believe it's from the early
I've heard of
noughties,
it
around
very
the
recently,
millennium.
actually.
Yeah, it's got a small role for a certain Aussie pop princess. Okay, I don't think I need to give her name over. Uh,
Kylie.
oh yeah, Kylie. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, Kylie Minogue. Yeah, that's her. And yeah, it's meant to be not too bad. This, I mean, I've never seen it, but I believe it's from around
Someone's
2000,
been talking about
2001.
that recently, if I'm honest. I don't know why.
Well, this one I believe has a 4K remaster,
Nice.
fair selection of extras. So again, I can't comment on the film because I haven't seen it yet, but have a look. Tell me what you think.
Wow. So what year would you say this is from,
I
John?
think it was 2000 or 2001 thereabouts.
Really? Is this when she might have been in she went that bit of a downward part in a period and she's back on top now,
Yeah,
but
I think it was around about that time before the
resurgence.
can't get out of my head spinning around
Aye.
period that time. I think it was around about that time.
Now you said that, I'll be singing that song in my head. That's a real like brainworm, isn't it?
Well, or in this case, slashing around instead of spinning around.
Big fan of Kylie's album from, is it, I think it's 2002, Light Years.
I think so.
That's spinning around,
Yeah.
play it all the time, much to Deborah's distress.
All right.
Get
Okay.
this off. And I said, it's Kylie, I can't.
So you can't get out of your head, can you?
I can't get out my head.
Yeah,
And
right.
she can't get out of her head
Yeah,
because as soon as I put it on,
yeah.
she's whistling when she comes in the house.
So it's more than the Dev spares to think about. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, yeah.
And what's it called? Burn this disco down?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she would burn this house down if I had Kylie
Mm.
singing this on the vinyl stuff.
Well, just make sure you get all your films and everything else out of the house before that.
Oh yeah, that would be the first thing.
Mm.
But yeah, that's really intriguing, that one. Because you think about, I think she's quite a good actress actually. I wouldn't, and I do like her music. Although I didn't when it first came out. I thought,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
this? But yeah, yeah, I do think she does what she does really well. Excellent.
The next one is again another umbrella title, The Possess. Now again, this is another Aussie horror starring, I believe, John Jarrett from Wolf Creek. Yeah, I think he played the bad guy. Mick Taylor, I think
John
his name was.
Jarrett, whatever.
Yeah, John Jarrett.
He's
Yeah.
great. Isn't
Um, Again, I've never seen this one. I've seen the trailer. I believe it's got some practical effects for the demons, I think. I could be wrong. Like I say, again, I can't really speak for something I've seen yet. Again, a bit of a demonic horror thereabouts. So have a look. See
he?
if
Yeah,
it's any
brilliant.
good.
John Jarrett. I was when I got Wolf Creek.
Yeah,
Have you seen Wolf Creek?
it's good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the TV series, which I watched the first series, but I haven't watched the second one yet. Although I believe he's in the second series more than the first series. I really enjoyed the first series, but I can't believe the character of John Jarrett. That the character he plays. What's his character called again?
Mick
Remember?
Taylor. I think
Yeah,
it's Mick Taylor.
I couldn't believe how good he was as a character. He's
He's
one of
he's
them.
really
He should
yeah
be like known as a horror icon
yeah.
character. So anything with him in it, I'm there.
What's that lady says? And he goes, "You never know when I'm gonna pop up." You know, I mean, normally when I think of McTaylor, I think of the Rolling Stones because
Yeah,
wasn't a McTaylor and the Rolling
aye,
Stones. But yeah,
excellent.
I've seen Wall Creek once before, and Jarrett was really menacing in that. So yeah, it's
It
well
is
worth
good.
watching. You know,
Mm,
I've not already seen it.
yeah.
Uh, Also, as well, there was a Viavision Wolf Creek Blu-ray came out with a lenticular sleeve a while back because I know I like Viavision stuff.
I've got it, but I haven't got the lenticular slip. I've
Oh, right, okay.
got the release of it. Lovely release.
It is, yeah,
Yeah,
it's really well done.
yeah.
And the next up is again Umbrella Entertainment's Blu-ray release of the I believe 1982-83 war actioner Uncommon Valor. Great cast in this film. Directed by Ted Kotcheff, who done First Blood. I think either before or after this one. Can't remember. But you know, Gene Hackman, Fred Ward, Robert Stack, Reb Brown,
Fred
Tim
Ward,
Thomas and Patrick Swayze,
Tim
Randall Tex
Thomason,
Cobb, yeah, yeah, Jack Death, yeah,
Jack Death.
Jack Death, yeah, chances says it all.
It does.
Um, I've also enjoyed this film. Basically Hackman plays I think he's a general or major, called him Jason Rhodes, I think. Lost his son in Vietnam. Son's now POW. Um, Rhodes desperately wants his son back, but all the politics gets in the way and all the red tape. So he bypasses that, hires a bunch of old Vietnam vets to get his son back. Gained early role for Patrick Swayze, who became really big in Dirty Dancing and
Really?
often,
What
yeah,
year is this from?
1982, 83, I believe. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, but like I say, it's by Ted Kotcheff, same guy who done First Blood, and there's some great action scenes in here. I mean, I still prefer First Blood, still, that's a better
Yeah.
film. Um, but if the DVD transfer is anything to go by, this should look lovely, you know.
Mhm.
So yeah, well worth a watch.
Excuse me.
That rings a lot of bells from
That
Wolf
was the
Creek.
pre-cert artwork. Yeah, that was on the pre-cert.
But the title coming of all of it, what a cast.
Yeah, it's like I say, Gene Hackman, Fred Ward, Robert Stack, Tim Thomason, Now, Red Brown used to play Captain America in the late 70s. He done two TV
Yeah,
movies. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, Captain America. Yeah. He was Howling 2 as well, and Strike Commando. Red
I was thinking
Brown.
about the Howling 2 the other day.
Yeah.
What do you think the Howling 2?
Well, I haven't seen this since the VHS days. I can't remember enjoying it.
That's
Um,
got Oz in it.
Jimmy Neal,
In
yeah,
fact,
Jimmy Neal's in that, yeah, Christopher Lee, yeah,
which is nuts. But what's the girl called in that?
Sybil Danning,
Yeah, she
yeah,
was in practically everything at that point. I just remember is that the scene where she,
yeah.
yeah,
I know the scene.
I know, yeah.
And remember, when you become a werewolf, you get a fur coat, absolutely free. Next up is the Umbrella release of Mad Heidi. Now, the slipcase comes separately with this one, so unfortunately, you can't, you know what I mean? There's your slip. Um, Now with this one,
So why did you get a separate slipcover for
it
this?
was just no. This is where Umbrella sent it. They sent the slip separately.
Actually, the slipcover feels a little bit like a Vinegar Syndrome.
Yeah. Well, this one, I've seen the trailer for this, and this looks really, really gory, really violent. There's some, yeah.
That's what year is this one, would you say?
Uh,
Because it seems really new.
I think it's only a few years old. It's
Yeah,
yeah, it's certainly not old, but yeah,
lovely slip that.
yeah, lovely stuff. I just wish it came actually,
I know.
over the case, but never mind.
Yeah, the old
Again,
spring's going to be lost.
well, that's it. We've never seen this
Yeah.
one. Never seen this one. I've seen the trailer. It looks great in the trailer, like I say. Casper Van Dien's in it, also from Starship Troopers. And also, I believe, is it, what's his name again? Is it David Schofield from American Werewolf in London? Is it no, you, you made me miss. I've never missed that board before. I think it's the same guy.
He was in Doctor Who the other day, I was watching.
Was he?
Yeah.
But I've seen it, if you look at some of the violence in this,
Right.
there's a again a shotgun effect in this which you love.
Mhm.
You'll absolutely
I do.
go mad for it. But
That's brilliant, actually.
from what I remember as well, the picture quality of this is amazing.
It's just talking about recommendations, just in general. You might want to treat this as a bit like a recommendation video because sometimes, I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that I'm just not even
You're familiar with, yeah.
not aware that exists in the world.
Well, was it Ali Essex you were saying the guy who like doesn't keep the shrink up on the slip? Slipcase.
The
Yeah,
Essex,
the
yes.
Essex. Well, there,
Essex.
Ali, there's one there which he's got it. He's got to open it. No
But
escaping
what
it.
I can do is though, because that's a peeler,
Yeah,
I can take that off. I can put that in there.
yeah.
I can put this back on the top.
I spoke too soon.
There you go.
Me, my big mouth.
But
Oh,
I do like the shrink wrap, and I just think that it's an extra way of keeping them pristine until you've got to take it off. It's
okay.
like a
Oh, that's
free
fine.
case for
No, that's actually
however
fine.
long it stops on for. If it looks good, if it gets all baggy and tatty, it's got to come off.
Okay, and now for my next trick again, we're umbrella
There's
entertainment
boxes all
again.
over the place here.
Yeah, but you better
To be
believe it.
honest,
There's a retro horror triple bill. Okay, we've got the Invisible Man Returned, the Invisible Woman, and the Invisible Agent. Now again, this was in a buy one get one free. I didn't know what else to get, so I grabbed this because I know you like the old school
oh
black
yeah,
and white horror. No
is that
extras.
Universal, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
universal. Yeah, you're quite right. Yeah. Again, 3 doses of retro horror. I think you might get trailers, but nothing else for these. So have a look.
Yeah, definitely Invisible Agents. I don't think I've heard of that one.
That box now.
No, it's good. The best thing about these ones, they're not casting aspersions on longer movies. But these movies sometimes are an hour to an hour and 15 minutes, and they're all right for it.
But yeah,
The suits that really short running time.
it's like it's
You know
quite
what I mean?
it's like Basil Rathbone,
Aye,
Sherlock Holmes. They don't much run much longer than over an hour, but that's enough. It does the job. It's not too long, and it's quite
and you
again.
get they pack a lot of stuff into it.
They
It's not as
do,
if it's
yeah, yeah, they do,
like
yeah.
you say, oh, I could do another 20 minutes of that. You know,
It's quite for me. It's quite what I would call a cozy viewing experience. It's not. It's easy to digest.
Aye, yeah,
And
good one.
next off the bat is another Umbrella retro horror triple bill, and it's the Bride of Frankenstein, Son of Frankenstein, and House of Frankenstein. Again, buy one get one free. I didn't know what else to get, so I thought, well, I know you like your old school horror, so
Yeah, you're right there.
there we go.
It's another thing because these movies here I just think they're great. I like all of these movies. There's not a bad one, and even the ones that considered to be the lesser the ones, like Ghost of Frankenstein. Also, I tell you what, I think the last one was House of Dracula that they made,
Mhm.
and that's one of the best ones,
Right.
which is crazy because obviously Glenn Strange was the monster at that
He
point,
was,
and
yeah.
he kind of says nothing.
Mm.
He's kind of hardly in it, but it doesn't matter. It's just great. I could watch. I mean, these used to watch these every single time on the TV.
Mm.
Doesn't matter because at them days you don't have a copy of it. You would sit there and you would go, right, what's on the weekend?
Yeah.
So, say Bride of Frankenstein, you saw that year, like the year before.
Mhm.
You definitely gonna watch it
Yeah.
because you can't see it elsewhere, can you? Couldn't see it at the cinema. Couldn't see it anywhere or the TV.
That was it. Back in the days of those much missed BBC horror double bills, late night on a Saturday, I believe it was.
Yeah,
Fantastic. If
no,
I had my way, they would never end.
I know.
Um,
Yeah,
and
spot on.
last in this box is the Umbrella Entertainment Blu-ray of Malcolm. Now, I haven't seen this since about 1986 when Pulse released the film on VHS. Basically, Malcolm is, I believe, he's a guy who's got learning difficulties. I think he's autistic, I think. But he's a genius with electronics, mechanics, that sort of thing. And basically, he falls in with this guy, and they both plan a robbery or heist together. I think, if I remember rightly, it's been that long since I've seen it, but I remember enjoying it at the time. And I remember the video magazines at the time, like I say, back in about 86, 87, they gave the film a thumbs up. And it's been one of those quirky, offbeat films ever since.
Yeah.
Jam-packed with extras, 4K transfer. You might recognise the car in the middle still on the back there. I think it was in the trailer.
Yeah.
Now you might remember uh, the lead character is played by Colin Friels, who I'll come back to later on. Um,
Right. Well, I do know this movie and I have seen it. And you're right about it was one of those strange movies that was on.
mm,
It was kind of on, and then but they just vanish, don't they? These
yeah,
movies,
until
and
now.
yeah. But as soon as you said it, I thought I knew where you were going with it because I thought, is that the one I'm thinking of? And it was the one I'm thinking of. But interested to see these kind of. I'm going to put them as like ones that you would experience on TV.
Mhm,
And they used to put a load of great films on TV.
mhm.
and you would just to find and go to school and say, "Did you see that one last night?" But these days, well, obviously it's completely changed now. You can see anything, immediately whenever you want to. But this one is one of those ones that you kind of. There was another one called Morgan, a suitable case
With
for
David
treatment.
Warner.
Yeah,
David Warner, yeah.
we used to talk about that all the time. Oh, lucky man,
Martin
which
McDowell.
used to freak me out.
Mm.
Remember the scene on the bed when he pulls the bed covers back?
I've never seen it, but I do know the one.
Oh God! Tell you what, nightmares for months about that one.
It's a sort. I can imagine this being the sort of film which you would see on like BBC Two or like Movie Drama or like Channel 4 or something like that. Not. It's off the beaten track.
Yeah.
It's away from the mainstream, but it's all a bit of it. It's certainly worth a watch.
Oh yeah.
And like I say, I remember at the time it was well received, and I can remember, like I say, just enjoying it. And really, I was at the age then when I probably shouldn't have enjoyed something like that, but I do remember getting a kick out of it.
Yeah. Oh, interested to see that one again. And I do know I've seen that one because we talked about it at
Mhm.
school. It's one of those ones that got round the schoolyards, shall I
Mhm.
say.
Okay. Again, the next up online here is the Umbrella Entertainment double bill of Stir Crazy and Hanky Panky. Now I know you've already got the US Blu-ray of Stir Crazy I gave you some time ago, but this is the double bill. It's got trailers for each film, which the US one didn't have.
Right.
So you've got the Wilder and Pryor classic Stir Crazy, which it's a comedy classic. It's,
It is.
both of them have never been better than in Stir Crazy.
Yeah.
And you've got Hanky Panky, I believe, was made a couple of years later, 82.
Is that with Cloris Leachman in it?
It might
No,
be Gilla Radner.
That's it.
Gilla
His wife.
Radner's in it, yeah.
His wife, right.
And unfortunately, again, no longer with her. She was first to go. I haven't seen Hanky Panky all the way through. The last time I saw anything to do with Hanky Panky was about the late 80s when my family went to a holiday in Berwick for a few days, and we're in the chalet that had this film on BBC one night. I just remember seeing where Gene Wilder puts on a magician's tuxedo, and he doesn't realise it's loaded with tricks. So, like, if he goes to like stick his hand out, it's like a bunch of flowers shoots out the sleeve, something like
I
that.
remember that guy.
I do remember that. Both films directed by the same guy, Sidney Poitier. Again, the black acting legend. Open the floodgates for black actors. For years to come. But again, for me, there's no point in you holding on to US Blu-ray. Of course, if you want, that's your choice. But yeah, there we go.
No, it's great. I remember when he goes to the American Blu-ray, I was surprised at how good the picture quality on Stir Crazy was. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
It was like quite,
better than what you expect.
shockingly good. As some of these can be, because sometimes I think when you see these on VHS and they're like not that good and they're a bit like grainy, gritty,
Mhm.
and haven't been like put on the tape that well, even though it's a big film, you would expect that on its lifespan all over there. And when you see someone's took time to go back to the negatives and do something with it, you think, my God.
I'm assuming they've used the same transfers to US Blu-ray, so if that's the case, you expect it to look the same as, or hopefully.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Well, the thing was, if this was a poor quality transfer for whatever reason, you've still got the American one.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Now, is it Haunted Mansion?
Haunted Honeymoon. Haunted Honeymoon. That's the one with them. Gene Wilder's in that. That's the one with them. Is Brian Pringle in it from our Museum Pet Series 2. He plays Arthur
I
Pringle.
remember one scene. When I think it's actually again with Gilda Radner.
I think she isn't it? Yeah.
And she's on the bed, and somebody comes in the room, and he jumps on top, but she's got her legs hanging over the bed, and he's pretending that's his legs.
Right.
It's just little things hanging down.
Oh, right.
It was so funny. That was one of the best, visual humor.
I think if I'm right, Brian Pringle there was Arthur Pringle of the Bally Mow in our Museum Pet Series 2. I think he's not. He plays a butler. He plays the butler. If I've got the right film, I could be wrong. And I think Gene Wilder convinces him that Gilda Radner's definitely every time he doesn't talk, he shouts to her.
Yeah,
your food's ready, mom, and she's going like,
Yeah, I don't know who you mean now. I'm pretty sure he's in that, right? Yeah, he was in loads of stuff, wasn't he?
He was in Saturday Night Sunday Morning with Albert Finney as well. Next, we've got a slipcase J-Card release of Repo Man. Umbrella Entertainment, only 1,500 copies pressed. This is copy number 651. This has got a couple of different extras to the Eureka one, so it's worth holding on to.
Right.
Yeah, okay, you've got the same extras, apart from the isolated score, I believe, but this has got a couple of extra features which you might find interesting. But again, limited slipcase,
Mm.
lovely, it's like a J card as well, I think, at the front, if you look there.
That's amazing. This is a great movie.
Again, I haven't seen this from since years ago. This VHS. I remember enjoying it though.
Yeah.
I think when he packs his job into the supermarket at the start, you know, um,
Because he's like a punk, isn't he? Is that it?
yes,
Yeah, yes,
yeah.
yes.
And what's
Yeah.
that line where Harry Dean Stanton he says normally when a guy does something like that, he'll punch his lights out or something like that. But before you recruit him
Yeah.
as a repo man, yeah,
No, that's great. That's amazing. I mean, look at this slipcover. And also as well, it's just a crazy movie. I always remember them opening his trunk. Don't open
or
the trunk.
don't do that, don't ever do that. But if you look at the extras, I think
But
there's
it's
a
quite a strange movie in general, isn't it?
well, Alex Cox. I mean, yeah. So
Yeah.
you would expect a bit of strangeness there, but it's one of these films which is strange in a good way, though.
Oh, no, I'm
It,
not
it
saying that's a bad thing.
oh no
It's
no,
it's it's quite odd.
it attracts you all.
It's
It does
all
what
the
puts it
better
attracts
package.
you. Yeah,
Or
yeah.
it's like a movie like no other. Actually, is it really?
But again, if you look, it's numbered at the back, and like I see, there's a couple of extra featurettes in there which you might find interesting.
Well, there you go.
651 and 1500.
Mhm.
It's got the TV version as well.
And oh yeah, is that the one without the swearing in?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
It's meant to be hilarious. The fact is that this movie's got a ton of swearing in it,
Oh yeah.
so they had to put it on TV. So back in the day, they used to do that TV cut where they would change all the things to like monkey farmers
With
and melon
melon
farmers and
farmers or
all
something
this,
like
and
that.
monkey feathers, just to get through because I had to match it up with the lips.
Yeah.
But I reckon that the language that put into this movie
Yeah.
as the substitute one is ridiculous, and
Yeah.
I reckon it's such a good watch.
So it's effectively a comedy classic.
It's a comedy
Yeah.
because of the fact of what they put in, what they're going to say. So do know that that's. I wouldn't normally go for that
Mhm.
when they say I cut one with all the swearing cut out, but on this one, it's a
Mm.
treat, and that's why they've included because it's quite sort of.
Well, I was going to say I think it's on the Eureka one as well, but I'm not too
I
sure.
think it is.
And I think that's a Tony Seller cover. I think the artwork's Tony Seller. I could be wrong, mind you. He was the guy who done the Bruce Lee covers, for the arrows. I
Yes,
think it might be him, but I'm not 100% sure.
I love good artwork, and these things that are
And next up on the agenda is I believe, the second volume in the Drive-In Delirium range of trailer compilations from Umbrella. This is the let's have a look, Maximum 80s Overdrive. Now, again, there's a load of 80s trailers here covering all sorts of genres. Now, you've already got the first volume. I'll give you some
yeah.
time to go 60s and 70s savagery. This is the second volume. Again, tons of trailers here. 116 theatrical trailers remastered in HD, including 40 new titles exclusive to this volume. Yeah, so have a look.
Well, the other one was brilliant. It's amazing how many that can fit on a disc. Look at that. I mean, you've got things like, what they say, Shogun Assassin,
Yeah,
Lost
there
by
we
the
go.
Cemetery, Zombie Holocaust.
Mm.
Any more you can see? Oh,
Beyond, New Barbarians,
yeah.
Dawn of the Dead. Yeah.
So, yeah. And the thing is about these ones, I don't know if you're the same, John. You put one on, you say, I'll watch a couple.
Yeah.
And you watch the whole lot. You can't, because you want to see what's next, don't you?
It is. It's like a drug.
I
You
think as well, because you can obviously look through the chapter list to see what you want to see. But
yeah.
I wouldn't advise doing that when you've got the movie on. Just put it on
Yeah.
and enjoy what's coming next
Exactly.
and try and make it like a surprise rather than just going,
That's
oh,
it.
that's one's lost. Because you might fast forward, but I fast forward it.
But these trailer compilations are great for dipping your toes into like a pool, into like a
Eliminate,
cinema pool. If there's certain
eliminators.
Eliminators, Friday the 13th Part 2, Pieces at the bottom,
Oh, yeah.
Invasion USA,
Yeah,
Return the Living
brilliant
Dead.
movie, that.
It is, isn't it? One Chuck Norris's best. Invasion USA, Return the Living Dead, Class of 1984. I think it might be New Barbarians, but I could be
Right,
wrong. I
yeah.
could be wrong. I don't know what that one is, I'll be honest with you.
Anybody know what that is?
No,
With a green face?
yeah.
I don't know that one, actually.
So the next one, again, back to Drive-In Delirium. This is the next volume, The New Batch. Again, another avalanche of
Yeah.
vintage trailers here. This time, 175 trailers remastered in HD, plus VHS Delirium, a bonus 95 minutes standard def trailer compilation. So again, jam-packed. Is that,
Humanoids from the Deep.
it is, yeah. As I've said before,
Game of Death.
Game of Death.
Bronx Warriors.
Mhm.
I'm going to say Death Wish 4. No,
Oh, nearly.
3.
Mhm.
3. Close.
Oh, how you were?
Exterminator.
Yeah. I would say that was, I think it's Deadlier Than the Male. Oh, I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that.
It might be, and I don't think it is.
Mm.
What was that one with? It was like King Kong, but it was the
Mighty Picky Man.
yeah,
Is that the one? I'm not sure.
possibly.
Mhm.
She looks like that just where she's dressed.
That's the green slime, I believe, that one there.
Right,
I think that's the same thing, green slime.
right.
I think that's Adios Sabata, Yul Brynner. I think it is.
There's one in the corner there, but I haven't got a clue what that could be.
Yeah.
Can anyone tell us what that one is there in the
It's a
corner?
mystery to me, that one.
No,
I
no.
don't,
Never
yeah,
seen that picture before in my life.
not familiar with that one at all.
Nah, nah.
It's a new one on me, I'm going
No,
to be
it's
honest.
not. Free Willy.
It could be.
It could
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
Aye.
Or Free Bruce.
Free Brucey.
Yeah, yeah, it could be Free Bruce, you never know. Um,
Brilliant. They're so watchable. I know I keep saying it, but
the next
if it
one.
might be on or a similar thing, maybe on YouTube. Put
Mhm.
some on and just let it go and just see what you make of it.
Yeah. And again, we're back to the next volume of Driving Delirium. This is Dead by Dawn. This time we've got 167 trailers remastered in HD and another VHS compilation, 96 minutes long.
Wow.
So you'll get your money's worth of trailers here. And
Do.
I'll start by what I'll say. This series of trailer compilations, alongside the trailer trauma series in America, these represent the best trailer compilation you get. There are other ones, there are other standalone releases from other companies, but these two, this series, Driving Delirium, and the trailer trauma series from Garage House Pictures in the States, I believe, these are the best. So have a look at that.
Well, yeah, so we're going for that's
Excuse me.
Fuzzy film.
Devil's Sunny.
Yeah, Devil's
Coming out
Sunny.
new HD.
Is it?
Seven's doing it new HD. Can you believe it?
It's amazing. I mean, I love what these movies that come out in a 4K, but you can't. You would never guess. Like if someone said, "What you think?" I wouldn't have picked that one. Not saying anything bad about it, 'cause I like the movie. It's much better than I thought it was going to be.
But if you want it new UHD, it's coming out from Seven. So
I'm glad that they do want to do that.
I think that's is it the Case of the Blue Iris or the Strange Rights of Mrs. Ward? It's one of those. I
Yeah,
think.
I recognise the cover actually. I recognise
Yeah.
the picture, but I couldn't think of the movie. And obviously, Evil Dead 2 there.
Yeah.
I think.
I think it's possibly King Kong, the 76 remake. I could be wrong.
So why has it got a snake on it? It's quite.
Yeah, because doesn't Kong fight a snake in the 76 remake?
All right.
I think he does. He fights.
Been that long since
Yeah, I
I've
think
seen
he
that
does.
one.
He fights a snake. Because I think he gets a snake's jaws, and if I'm right.
And then, of course, I mean, without making a fool of myself, because I
Mm.
don't do this because I'm so clever. There's Free Willy 2
Yeah.
in it. It's got to be.
Mhm.
Never
Yeah.
seen that picture before, you.
Yeah. No.
Nah,
It's a new one on me. No.
Never seen it before.
No.
Actually, I love that artwork.
It is. It is
Very cool.
fantastic. It's.
Let's hope Free Willy 3 is on the next one.
I don't know about that one. But the next one again, Driving Delirium with a Vengeance. Okay, because there was I believe 6 volumes altogether in the series. Again, this time 157 trailers with again another VHS trailer compilation of 90 minutes long. Again, trailer heaven, vintage trailer heaven. If you like trailer compilations, you can't go wrong with these discs. Okay, so if you like it, knock yourself out, grab yourself a copy.
They're very watchable. Really watchable. Coffee?
Yeah.
I'll come back to that one. Supergirl.
Yeah.
Blues Brothers.
Mhm.
Airwolf.
I would say Blue Thunder.
So that's not Tightrope.
No.
A
A couple of years earlier, I think.
I'll come back to that one. Everyone's going to know what this is. I know what it is. I haven't seen that for a long time. That one. I did think, what is in a like space age helicopters? Like
Yeah.
crazy.
I know which one it is. It was based on a novel by Craig. Was it Craig Thomas wrote the book?
Gives the first letter of the
F. F.
Free Willy.
No, no, no,
Free Willy 4.
no, definitely not Free Willy. F-I.
Firefox.
Yeah.
I knew it. Superfly.
Yeah. Savage Streets.
Yeah.
I would say Once Upon a Time in the West.
But I know you're going to say, well, I thought it might be that one, just for the fact of what they're wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually, well, that's Charlie Bronson, isn't it? Chaz.
Harmonica.
And that's Forbidden World.
Yeah.
And that one there would be.
That's coming out in Blu-ray from '88.
I don't know.
Gator.
Okay.
I believe it's Gator. Burt Reynolds.
Sorry.
Yeah. And you've got Revenge of the Ninja there, and you've got Star Trek. I don't know which Star Trek one that would be there, but it's the Starship Enterprise for sure.
Yeah, it's a definite Star Trek. It's wild that they've got it on here, isn't it? You would think it would all be like really low budget, but these ones look quite big budgets. Some of them, Firefox as well.
And again, we've got the last entry in the Drive-In Delirium series. Okay, imaginatively titled "The Final Conflict." Okay, now this one goes out of style. 181 trailers, okay, in HD, along with the Curse of VHS Delirium, a 2-hour standard depth trailer compilation. So again, you're getting a lot of time, and that means a lot of trailers. So again, have a look. There we go. So you've got all 6 volumes now.
Wow. We've got Conan. Is that the Conan the Destroyer?
It's a Barbarian, I believe, because that's
All right.
Sanal Bergman on there.
I've seen it for a long time. Final Conflict, obviously. Oh, no, that's not the films. Concord?
That's Airport 79 Concord, yeah. Or Airport 80.
Swamp Thing.
Yeah. I would say I was tempted to see Dark Storm, maybe that could be wrong.
Reanimator.
Prophecy. Yeah. I'm not sure what that one is. I would say that one's possibly Kingdom of the Spiders. It could be wrong. And that's the tough ones, the Italian one, Thomas Milian, Richard Mille.
I've got that one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you've got that. Tough ones. Yeah. I'm not sure. I would hazard a guess and say Point Blank, but I could be wrong. I'd probably be wrong.
I don't think he wears. I think he wears more like
a suit. Yeah, suit. Yeah. So I don't think it's that one.
What's that one that he had? It was quite low down. I think 88 put it out. No, Arrow put it out. Did he? You know, he was like, it was a later one of his. He was like an action thing with a couple of people.
Not Delta Force, you're thinking of?
Maybe
because he was in Delta Force with Chuck Norris. I don't think it's that.
Yeah,
I could be wrong again.
What do you think, viewers?
And you've got Link in there.
Oh, I Link.
The Richard Frankel film. And I think it's the Hindenburg in the top corner.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought it was someone's head. I did. I thought it was Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead.
I think you're right about that.
I think it's, yeah.
Dawn of the Free Willy.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, right. That's absolutely brilliant there. So what I'll do is we'll cut there.